Sleep is as fundamental to good health as regular exercise and a nutritious diet. But stats paint a problematic picture. Take a new CDC report. It showed more than a third of American adults are not getting enough sleep on a regular basis. Innovative technology could help turn that around, though. The sleep doctor is with us now to explain how. Dr. Michael Breus, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on the show.
It's a pleasure to see you. So why aren't we getting enough sleep?
You know, it's a tough question to answer. I think for some people it has a lot to do with priorities. I think for some people it has a lot to do with stress, children, work, you name it. Unfortunately, sometimes people turn to me and they say, you know what, Dr. Breus, I'll sleep when I'm dead. And I oftentimes tell them, you know what, that might happen a lot sooner than you're thinking if you're not getting a good night's sleep.
What are the consequences to our health from being sleep deprived?
There's a lot of them, everything from slower reaction time when we're driving a vehicle to weight gain or the inability to lose weight. Our emotions can get a little bit on the kooky side. People can become more depressed or more anxious. Our thought process, our decision making, literally there isn't an organ system or a disease state that is not affected by sleep deprivation.
So what can we do to get a more restorative night's sleep?
Well, there's a lot of things we can do. There's some amazing new technology out, and I wanted to describe some of it here today for your viewers. First of all, we have something called the Bed-It. This is a sleep sensor that goes between the mattress and the sheets. It's a set it and forget it type of device where you can lie down, it'll automatically turn on. When you get up, it automatically turns off, giving you a very detailed report the next day about your quality sleep, your quantity sleep, even tells you about humidity and air levels in your room. So it's something you could even bring to your physician if you wanted to. Next, I have something called the Dream Pad. This is a Bluetooth-enabled device, and it's a pad that sits inside your pillow, and it sends out a very particular vibration and sound, which causes a relaxation response across your muscles and allows your body to relax into falling into sleep, because we know muscle tension can be one of those big things to prevent people from sleeping. Next, I have something called the Glow to Sleep mask. This mask is very, very interesting. They say that the lights on the inside of the mask will mimic sunrise for when you want to wake up and sunset for when you want to go to sleep. Here I have something I really enjoy. This is the Sleep Easily program. I met the clinical psychologist who invented this program based on his own sleep problems. He discovered that there were 5 physiological things that prevented him from being able to fall asleep, and he shares that with us in his program here through this MP3 player and an eye mask, earplugs, very comprehensive program. Here we've got something called the Sound Plus Sleep Adaptive Sleep Technology Machine. This is quite fascinating. There are microphones here that listen for ambient noise that's going on in your room and then will raise or lower the volume and the tones that it emits in order to sort of cancel out or mask some of those sounds. Also, I have here something called Fit Sleep. This is a little disc that goes underneath your mattress, and while it monitors your sleep, something else that it does that's rather unique is it sends out an alpha wave signal. This alpha wave signal is very consistent with what we see for people when they emit from their brains during times of meditation or quiet rest. Over here I have the M-Fit. This is also a strip sensor, but it does a little bit more than that. What's interesting about the sensor is they've created a program specifically for seniors called Bed Safe. So if you're a caretaker or concerned about a loved one, this is an item that might make a lot of sense for you. Finally, I have this pillow here called the ZQ. This is a fascinating one. Lots of women out there are liking this one because when their snoring husbands put their head here, it can measure the decibel level of the snore with speakers that are built in, and then it will slowly vibrate to wake them up to tell them to switch positions because they're snoring. And then if you go to work and you work at a place that's very progressive and understands the importance of sleep, you might find one of these at your job, which is a Energy Pod by Metro Naps. So Metro Naps is a company that's been doing this for quite a while, very high technology company. You can see the Jabra headphones, and they use something called Pizziz, which is an audio file that not only helps you fall asleep, but wake feeling energized and rejuvenated. So it's amazing the different innovations that we're seeing here at the Sleep Tech Conference at Health 2.0, and I want to thank the sponsors, the National Sleep Foundation and Health 2.0 for having us.
Hey, you've shown us a lot here. Where can our viewers go online if they want to do more of a deep dive into some of this technology?
Sure. If people want to learn more, they can go to sleepfoundation.org, and if people are interested in my book, they can go to thepowerofwhen.com.
Dr. Breus, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. This has been fun.
Bye.